Hey guys, what's up? Redmantoys here. How's it going, everyone? Hope everyone is doing great. So, for this video, guys, we will be adjusting and testing this Airsoft gas blowback rifle from VFC of Taiwan, or also known as Vega Force Company. Okay, so this rifle is the BCM MCMR MK2 11.5 inches airsoft gas blowback rifle. So this is a licensed unit. So as you can see, the markings, all right, it's legit markings, the same as the real firearm. Okay, so see that bolt. Okay, so those who are not familiar, this is a this bolt carrier group is made of steel. Okay, so that's it. All right. So what we're actually testing is the Redmantoys edition. So the Redmantoys edition is has an adjustable power. Okay, so we're going to first we're going to test first. No, you're using the original configuration. I'm not going to adjust it yet. Okay, so the magazine I'm going to use is magazine from my what's it? I think this is VR16 URGI. So okay. Then later on, we're going to use the original BCM mag. Okay, version 3, as you can see, version 3 also. But I also have the version 2 magazine from VFC. Okay, so let's see. Oh, what is the power for this one? Okay, so let's move here. Okay, we have the chrono here. Right, so what is the power for this one? So we got 383.7. Okay, so I'm not going to fire anymore because I'm going to adjust the valve on the bolt carrier right now. Okay, so removing, so it's the same as the real firearm. You detach, okay, you open it here and to gain access to the bolt carrier group. Okay, where's the bolt carrier group at? There it is. Here's the bolt carrier group. Okay, so the bolt carrier group is kind of sticky. Well, there's no lube. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some lubricant. This is a super lube. This is what I use. Super lube synthetic grease. Okay, so I use it here so that the bolt carrier group would run on the rifle smoother. Okay, so here it is. This is a special service for the, for my customer, for the owner of this rifle. Okay, so basically we're going to test it before I pack it for shipping. Okay, so there it is. Wait. Okay, so now okay, after putting in grease, we are going to adjust. Where's my basahan? Okay, I don't know how to call the basahan in English. Cloth, cleaning cloth. Okay, so we're going to use insert this small Allen wrench. Then we're going to try and feel where the screw is. I think, is this correct? Ah, okay, we got it. So we're going to turn it counterclockwise to open the valve so that we could get higher FPS. Okay, so let's see, maybe I'm going to turn it around 360 degrees. Okay, I think this is good. Let's try it again, right? So inserting it, so opening it here, then inserting the bolt carrier group. Okay, it's kind of sticky. So to those who are not familiar, uh, the internal parts like the trigger and the hammer parts are made of steel. Okay, so that is why this is slightly expensive compared to other brands like WE or King Arms. I think. Like King Arms. Wait, I think King Arms has also steel it, right? But King Arms is not licensed. I think. Not sure. That's why King Arms is slightly cheaper, or especially we is very cheap, right? Okay, so we are WE are not licensed units, although the it looks the same as the real firearm. It doesn't have the markings. Okay, and the parts are not made of steel. There some are, but very few are made of steel. Okay, most are made of zinc alloy. Okay, so okay, let's try that again. Right, so wait, let me hop on that just to make sure. Do we have a BB? Okay, we have one right there. Okay, let's try it again. Oops, low battery. Wait, give me one shot. Okay, we got 450 before it went into low battery. Okay, now I'm going to test the full auto burst mode. All right, another one. Okay, good. The burst mode is good because whenever I'm testing, I always make sure that the burst mode or the full auto mode is also firing properly. Okay, not just focus on the semi-auto part, because if you open the bulb too much to get the very high FPS, the full auto part will actually suck. Okay, I don't know. Pardon my English. Okay, I'm just like I'm going to try and speak English starting here on, because a lot of I noticed that we have a lot of Americans English speaking viewers, and they're complaining that I'm using English titles and yet I'm speaking a different language. Okay, so here in the Philippines, our I don't know. I think our first language is kind of like English because all our books, even our laws, are in English. But but we usually speak in Tagalog. So I don't know. I don't know how we're going to do that. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to try and speak in English in all my vlogs, starting from today. Okay, so I don't know how much, how far I'm supposed to turn this to get the because the customer wanted to want me to set it to 550. I think I don't know if I can get 550 on this, but we will try. Okay, we will try. We will try. Because the original FPS for the original power for BCMs or other VFC is around 380 to 400 FPS only. So okay, but for our you know version, it's kind of wait. We already have low power. No? I need to change the battery, so I'm just going to pause this video first. Okay. Okay, guys, we're back. Okay, already changed the battery on the chronograph. All right, so okay, we got BB there, and then we got some. I think I need to change. I need to charge this with gas. Okay, let me charge it. So because the magazine is getting colder already. Okay, let's charge a little bit. Okay, all right. So, okay, firing. Okay, wait. All right, firing. Okay, now we got 495 already. So if I'm going to use a new magazine, okay, because this is already cold. If I'm going to use a new magazine, we'll definitely get 500 FPS on this one. Okay, so let me test the full auto, the burst. All right, still good. It still has that good kick, right? Okay, so no more BB. Open bolt, okay. Open bolt, open chamber. Okay, so we're going to use the other magazine. Then switching to semi. Okay, all right, let's try. What is the FPS for this one? See? Okay, we used the new magazine. So now we got 504. Right, so we got 504. So I'm going to increase it more. Okay, I think I can still adjust it. Okay, so wait, let's try and open it. Okay, so a lot of people keep. I usually get. How should I say this? One of the questions that I usually get asked the most is uh, in Tagalog is anong maganda? Okay, so in English it's kind of hard to translate. Okay, maganda in English is beautiful. Okay, or we can also say maganda is pretty, right? But in our culture, when we say anong maganda, it's kind of like what's good or what is the best, something like that. So, okay. So, if you're going to ask me what's the best pistol or what's the best airsoft pistol, it's kind of really hard to answer because I sell a lot of airsofts, right? I sell a lot of brands. So it's kind of like selling cars. So I sell Porsche, I sell BMW, I have Ferrari, I have Bugatti, I have Mercedes, I have Toyota, okay? So if you're going to ask me what's good, what is the best car that you have, right? So what do you think? I'm going to tell you, right? So you need to ask me, or you need to give me a budget. Like, sir, my budget is like this. What is the best rifle that you can recommend for me? What is the best gas blowback rifle? What is the best gas blowback pistol? Something like that. Okay, so that is how to ask me that question. Okay, so you cannot just ask me what's the best you have, because I do not like to sell. Uh, in Tagalog, it's pangit. Okay, pangit. In English, bad. Okay, I don't like to sell bad products. Okay, because money is hard to. It's hard to work for money, something like that. So I don't like to waste money on bad products. Okay, so let's adjust it again. Let's see how what is the FPS for this one. So all most of the products that I sell, I kind of like test it first before I sell them, something like that. Unless, of course, there's a really or I already saw a feedback from it. Like for example, a friend of mine is already like using it, something like that, and I already tested it. So that is the only time. But usually, I always test units before I sell them. Okay. One of the most important factors for me is the accuracy. It's very important, especially for pistols, because pistols use iron sights. Unlike rifles, which you can easily attach red dots, pistols are kind of hard to attach because pistols are compact, right? Compact units. So it's not good to attach optics or red dots into them. But nowadays, pistols are designed to be modular for to be attached for optics already. So it's kind of good already. But of course, it's still better if the pistol is accurate using just the iron sights. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. So let's try it again. What's the FPS for this one? Wait, why did you shut down? Okay. Okay, we have 504. So I've already shot it multiple times and still got 504 on it. So I think this is already good. I don't think that we need to adjust it to 550 anymore. Okay, so we're going to testing the burst mode. Okay, burst mode is still good. It's semi. 481. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I removed the for the open chamber. So okay. So now we're going to use the original magazine. Let's see the FPS on this one. I'm not going to adjust it anymore because I don't think that we can get to 550. All right. So inserting the original mag. Okay, make sure that every time you're inserting magazine, always try to pull it or something like that, or make sure that it's in. Okay, all right. So you can also touch this one. See, that's flat. Okay, so pull back the slide. Charging handle. Okay, so firing. Wait. Okay. Wait. Let me reset the chronograph. Okay. So here we go. Okay. So we got 535. Okay. So that's it. This is already good. I'm not going to adjust it anymore. Ow, it's so loud, 522.2. Okay. I forgot to put tissue paper on my ears. Where's my tissue? Okay, so this is the tissue. I use it as an earplug because I haven't bought a real earplug for when you're shooting firearms. And whenever I'm shooting firearms, I'm actually just using tissue paper. Okay, so here we go. 529.9. Okay, so that's the FPS already for this unit. 520.1. Okay, so Joshua, everything is okay now. All right. So wait, let me test the full auto. Okay, burst mode. All right. Okay, everything's good. Open bolt, no bore. BB. Okay. So, right, hammer down. Wait, hammer down. Okay. So that's it, guys. So let me just one last thing, no, one last info I'm going to give you. So as you can see, this is a black tan, right? So and this model is MK2, right? So the difference between the I don't know if we can call it the MK1, but this is kind of like a version 2. But the only difference is the receiver. See this one, see this design. So wait, I have my my first version here. Okay, let me pause this video. Okay, so this is my personal unit. Okay, so this is I think the first version. All right. So this is you can see this part. Okay. So and then the difference on the MK2 is that one. Okay. Wait. See that? That's the only difference. I think it only matters in the real firearm, but for the airsoft, everything is the same. Okay. So that's it. So I think there's no MK2 black color. So if it's 11.5 and 14.5, it's black tan for MK2. And if it's all black, there is an MK2, but it's 8.5. Okay, so the 8.5 MK2 is all black. Okay, and the MK1 or the first version has black 11.5 and all black 14.5. Okay, so that's it, guys. Thank you for watching this vlog. Until next vlog. Okay, and Sir Joshua, thank you for your order. I will be packing this and then I will be shipping it to you tomorrow. Okay. So, everyone, until next vlog, thank you for watching. Always remember to stay safe, stay great, be good, and be thankful always. God bless everyone. Bye bye.